What's going on, guys? What's going on, Mario Golden Helmet? What's going on, Paper Plate Fan? How's everybody doing? I'm good. Hippie girl, how you doing? Alright. Fuck the Mets. I just started the live show. Why are you bringing up the Mets for? The Mets. Whatever. Mike B, what's going on? Not really. I'm shrinking. Check reviews. What's going on? Checking the bathroom. The king of IPTV's here. Carlitos, hey, what's up? All right, Ian, what's going on? Go Yankees. Absolutely, go Yankees. Wow. Hey, oh, man, J-Mac was good. How's everybody doing today? Yeah, today's a good day for me. Well, not really, but today's a good day for me. I actually took the time to put some hairspray in my hair. So, Zeke, what's going on? Robbie, thank you. Kevin Glanton, go Reds. All right, anybody watch hockey? Go Tampa. I mean, it's the only good thing going on in Florida right now. So how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Paper plate, what'd I do to my wrist? You know, I bat right. I bat right. Go Canes, check with you. What's going on? The Juggernaut, how you doing? Tim Windsor, how you doing? Go Blackhawks. Josh Epley, how you doing? Mario Lincoln. You know how to beat Mario to that. Yeah, Mario is funny. Lola, how you doing? All right, so everybody get settled in. We're going to go ahead and talk. We're going to talk about a few things. C did it. What's up, Carlos? No, there's Carlitos and there's Carlos. So C did it. That's Carlos. Yeah, I know. I need to be a switch hitter, like I'm milking the others. Sherry, how you doing? Eddie, what is going on? All right, go Blackhawks. Yes. Jim, thanks. You know, oh man, you don't want to know how much I paid her. Yeah, the Hawks get the third pick in the draft? Ben wants to know what I was really doing with the right arm. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm going to take it off. It's a distraction. So I got diagnosed with carpal tunnel, and that's because I spent all day doing this. Hunched over like a caveman, an evolved caveman, just hunched over. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off here, and going to grab my Coke, and we'll go ahead and no Darth Vader, no Cap tonight. Next level, yeah, we're pushing 120. We are pushing 120. What's even more important, guys, if you guys go to Social Blade, go to socialblade.com, type in ReviewDork, you will see that this month's earnings are about 1.8. So that's $1,800, which is an improvement from last month. So by the end of this month, we're going to go ahead and give away 900. Keep it my word. Again, you can't win if you don't play, but we're going to make it fun. So the last live stream of the month, we're going to go ahead and we'll do a little questionnaire. It's going to be multiple choice. Tana, how you doing, sweetheart? It's going to be multiple choice, and you answer all three correctly. Send it to my email. If you answer all three correctly, you win. So I was trying to work out the probabilities in my head, and that's like a 1 in 30 chance of winning, which isn't so bad. And we're going to talk about why I'm doing the giveaway and why I'm doing it. And before we go ahead and do that, I just want to say, you know, rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. I'm sure everybody's been in the news about that. No beer. No, Carlos. No beer. So rest in peace, Nipsey. No cocaine. Jim, no, I'm not cut. I'm actually kind of bloated. Yes. Rip nips. No. I have to be honest, I'm not a fake fan. All right, I wasn't really too aware of this man, but I did take the time all of last week. Everyone was jumping on YouTube. You know, it was a trend, and everybody was jumping on it. You know, talking about Nipsey and this, that, and the other. And I decided to take my time. Mario, go fuck yourself. I decided to take my time and really, you know, try to understand why this man was so world-renowned. In fact, in a city called Hartford, Connecticut, which is about 1,200 miles away from here in Florida and nearly 2,500 miles away from Los Angeles, California, there's a cool mural that was created in his memory. I think it was just like so awesome for him to have that type of reach from the West to the East Coast. And, you know, I have to respect that. I have to respect what he was doing for the community. And, you know, when we talk about this man, you know, is, you know, people want to bring up his negativities, you know, he's a gang member, et cetera, et cetera. But, ladies and gentlemen, it ain't where you've been, it's where you're going, right? I think we can all agree with that. It's not where you've been, it's where you're going. You know, you started from the bottom, you reached the top. And so you have to respect what this man was creating and everything that he was doing. And he was using rap music as leverage. And we're going to talk about leverage because leverage is very, very important to me. We're going to talk about leverage because he used the rap game to leverage himself so that he could help leverage the community. And that is super, super important. We're going to talk about that in a second, but I want to go ahead and just give shout out to, there's Tap Fly, the guy who's responsible for those cool aerial scenes, you know, in the intro. Just want to give a shout out to him. And, you know, I want to give a shout out to all of you guys. Obviously, guys, you guys are stepping up your game. I mean, YouTube ad revenue is going up. So you guys are holding up your end of the bargain. I intend to hold up my end of the bargain. And again, it's going to be a 50-50 split for as long as I live. Straight up. Daryl Zutter, what is going on? Leroy Lewis, how you doing? All right, so what we're going to do is let's just do some rapid fire questions right now. I want you guys to shoot some questions. You got any questions? I'm going to go ahead and try to answer those questions. Hey, what's going on, Christina? And we'll answer those questions, and then we'll get back to the show. And I want to share with you guys some things, or basically how I really feel. Hippie girl, how you doing? Leroy Lewis, how you doing? So everyone's pretty much greeting each other right now. Antonio Brown to the Raiders? I don't know, man. You know, he's a diva. I mean, it's the same reason why OBJ went to the Giants. You know, if you're going to be a diva, you know, I think the NFL and pretty much any team out there, and we sort of kind of see the tides turning, even with the Lakers and LeBron. Nobody wants a diva. Nobody wants to play with a diva. And even though initially it's marketable, you know, bring people into the stadium, you know, the first game of the season, oh, we love Antonio Brown. Last game of the season, get rid of him. Darth Vader, best IPTV in his legal. You know, I'm not going to go ahead and comment on the best IPTV. And as far as legalities, it is gray area. Absolutely gray area. I can't say it's legal or illegal. I just want to say that the laws in place have not addressed the legalities. So therefore, at this point, it is gray area until the government says, well, it's illegal. So it's kind of like, you know, kind of like marijuana possession. I mean, it was illegal, but if you got caught with a joint, you know, you got a summons, you got a ticket. And then now it's just like, well, whatever, you know, it's like, go ahead and smoke. Jim, no, I don't. Not at all. Jim, that word's forbidden in this chat. Definitely, no. Not even going to repeat after you. Juan Miranda wants to know if I'm going to do any more retro game videos. Now, what are we talking about? Are we talking for the Fire TV? Are we talking for the NVIDIA Shield? Do you guys want to see more retro instructional videos for the NVIDIA Shield or the Fire TV? You guys got to let me know. Cody Man, what's up? Everyone's doing good. Corey Guru wants to, and I hope I pronounced your name. I'm not even going to try to say your last name again. But Corey, you know, the Android boxes, China boxes, you know, and I've talked about this in some of my prior live streams. You just don't want to deal with it. I mean, the customer service, the return policy, just the headache, shipping it back to China, waiting 3 weeks for another streaming device. I just say go ahead, get yourself a Fire TV or an NVIDIA Shield. And if you go to Best Buy, you'll see the Fire Stick 2nd generation for $39.99 and the 4K Fire TV for $49.99. And the 4K Fire TV is an absolute beast. It has a higher clock speed with RAM. It's a newer generation RAM. And its chipset is proprietary, and so is its Wi-Fi chipset. Blackbird, how you doing, sweetie? Jim Pettit says he loves the Shield. I think we all love the Shield. Do I have a build for Kodi 18.1? No, but you can go to KodiApps.com and find loads of builds. Marceli Valentin, how you doing? Thanks for joining on in. Jetstream is pretty damn good. All right, so Reem Rams wants to see more videos for retro for NVIDIA. So if you guys want to see more videos for retro gaming on the NVIDIA Shield, smash the ones, and I'll go ahead and jump on it. I mean, your wish is my command. I mean, I'm not here without you guys. Fire TV is the Fire Stick. Well, I mean, it's the family of devices. I mean, you got the Fire Cube, you have the 2nd generation Fire Stick, you have the Fire TV or the Fire TV box. All right, so yeah, but get the 4K Fire Stick. It's a little bit bigger than the other Fire Stick, and in this case, size does matter. All right, so we got everybody pressing 1. That's great. All right, that's what I want to see. I want to see everybody pressing 1. So yeah, it's good to see Lola back. Actually, I don't want to single her out, but she's been gone for a while. I pay attention. I pay attention to who's on these damn shows. Pablo, how you doing? Does anyone know? Wait, didn't read that. Size always matters, yeah. Yeah, the Fire TV is good. It's a great device. For $49.99, it's just hands down the best. And if you want to take the next step up, get the NVIDIA Shield. Now, the NVIDIA Shield is kind of like a Samsung Galaxy S10 with 5G. It's sort of kind of future-proofed. All right, Jesus, what's going on? So you want to go ahead and future-proof yourself. If you get an NVIDIA Shield, you're pretty much done. You know? Jesse, yes, IPT Biology, great upgrade. All right. Ian says, have the 4K stick. Have not had time to set up. Yes, still using the pendant. You know, believe it or not, the Fire pendant and the Fire Cube is more expensive than the Fire TV stick, but the Fire Cube is essentially a Fire pendant with Alexa speakers, basically. And speaking of Alexa, did you guys hear how Amazon is just taking all of your Alexa commands? They actually have a call center of people listening to what you're saying. And, you know, there were reports of, you know, these customer service reps listening into the audio, hearing things such as, you know, like children being assaulted, women being assaulted. And Amazon's policy is that they do not intervene. And Dallas, yeah, carpal tunnel, this sucks, right? Betty, what's going on? Yeah, so they actually have this. And what they're attempting to do is, while you guys feel it's automated and AI is just a robot, they actually have a team that goes ahead and tries to figure out what you're saying. For instance, if you say Taylor Swift, it almost sounds like take a shit, right? So you have a team back there who goes ahead, listens to the audio, and says, well, they really meant Taylor Swift. Oscar, go ahead and create a support ticket. We have a team standing by. They'll go ahead and take care of you. All right. Jim Pettit, this is the 4th generation. It's a 4th generation. Games on Steam, you know, that'll be another video. Betty, you're entitled for typos. Gabe, I need help with my NVIDIA Shield and my Orbi. Set them both up together. Huh. You know what, Lola, go ahead and send me an email. Give me some more detail. I'll go ahead and help you with that. All right, so yeah, so we have Alexa listening on in, but the thing is that so does Siri, and so does all the other AIs. You know, so you guys need to be careful what you say. You know, so yeah. I mean, it really sucks because we're thinking this is all automated, but there's teams of thousands listening to these 5-second clips and trying to figure out what the hell you mean so that they can help the machine learning. Tim Windsor, I appreciate you as well. Shield Analogy is fucking beast. It is beast. All right. So anyways, going back to, and I want to talk about Nipsey. You know, all last week, you know, we were hearing communities coming together, gangs creating truths, and, you know, people remembering who he is. And I'm not going to say who he was. I'm going to say who he is, because he still lives on. What that man stood for, what that man did, is something that, you know, as human beings, is something that we all should aspire to do. So I'm going to go ahead and throw some facts out to you guys. So whenever I go ahead and give you guys these giveaways, if you take the $900, if you win at the end of the month, okay? If you win at the end of the month, you go ahead. And maybe those $900 pays your car payment, pays your insurance. Maybe it pays your rent. Maybe it pays your student loan payment. Maybe you pay it forward. However it's used, you're using it as leverage. No, I'm not trying out for WWE. Anyways, I'm going to try to stay focused here. This is one of my own issues. I get caught up with what you guys are saying. Betty, I like that. When you donate and you pay it forward, what you project out to the world is what the world will go ahead and multiply to you. Now, we don't do this with the means of, you know, okay, those are the mathematics. You know, we project something and we get it in return. All right. You pass it on because that's your nature. Listen, humanity did not get this far. We as a species did not get this far without passing on knowledge from generation to generation. Can you imagine a brother who discovered fire and he went to the next tribe and was like, pay me $5, I'm going to teach you how to start fire. We're going to click some rocks. Just click, clack. You know what I mean? No. What he was doing was, hey, I found some fire. I figured it out. Let me share it with the other tribe so that they can hunt and cook their meat, so that they can exist, so that they can multiply, so that they can grow, so that we can be friends, so that maybe we can merge our tribes. Because you know what? Humanity does better when we congregate and form communities than when we go ahead and attempt to individualize ourselves. If I attempt to individualize myself as ReviewDork, I'm nothing, because I'm nothing. I'm nothing without you guys. Yeah, I want you guys to think about that. Me? There's one person just 2.5 years ago. I was a techie, just clicking and clacking on a computer, you know, and here I am 2.5 years later, and we have a community. Collectively, everybody's jumping on, and it's a community. I'm not going to feed you guys bullshit. All right, so let's talk about what Nipsey was doing. He used a rap game to create leverage in a community that felt like it was forgotten. We have a bunch of young African-American males, or young men, period. I don't care what color you are, okay, because there were men and women of all colors who were celebrating this man. I don't care what color you are. But what he attempted to do was create leverage for the community. And this is where this generation gets it all fucked up. And excuse me while I have some of my Diet Coke, because I'm going to go ahead and elaborate that on a second. So, we got young men who are trained to think that hustling and getting money is a means to attainment, a means to prosperity. Yeah, Diet Coke. With aspartame, right? So you got brothers out there who's like getting this money. You guys see them on Facebook. They're on Facebook, right? They screaming loud as hell, getting this money. And, you know, doing what they have to do, right? They're doing what they got to do to get by. They have aspirations, right? They want to do better for themselves, obviously. Who doesn't, right? But their mentality is fucked up. And it is that mentality that is oppressive. Now, we want to talk about, and I'm not here to alienate any of the Caucasians or white people. I love you guys. Trust me. We're not alienating. But what we're talking about is, as a group of people who feel that they're being oppressed, the whole mindset of getting money is the oppression in itself. Why? Why? Because we're teaching our young ones to go ahead and get better jobs, go to school, get educated, get better jobs so you could get better pay, so that you could go ahead and live a better life, so therefore you get an education to get money, right? So you got the brother out there who's like, well, I'm not going to get an education, but I'm still going to get money. What they're forgetting is something that Nipsey made so damn obvious. It's not about the money. It's about leverage. You need to teach your kids how to create leverage. That is the most important thing. And let's talk about leverage for a second. We see Zion coming out of college. He's going to be the #1 draft pick in the NBA. The man hasn't shot his first foul shot in the NBA. But Nike or Reebok is going to leverage the hell out of this man and make millions. Sure, if he has an incredible career, he'll be able to create leverage for himself in the same way that Michael Jordan was able to create leverage. And hopefully, with all that leverage that was created, they can go back to their communities and help other people, because that is what people do. That is the nature of human beings. Now I'm going to put it out there. College enrollment is at an all-time high with minorities. We're telling them to get an education, and that's exactly what they're doing. But they are being deleveraged by student loans. They're being deleveraged by student loans. Can you imagine telling an 18-year-old, go ahead and pursue a degree, spend $150,000 on a higher education. By the time they're 21, by the time they get their master's degree, they're multiple six figures in, and they can't contribute to the economy. They can't contribute to themselves. They can't contribute to humanity. Why? Because they're too busy paying down college debt. Now they're doing what we told them to do. As a means of attainment, go get a higher education. This is how you get out of the hood. This is prosperity. This is what you do. If you want to break out of the cycle of being poor, you go ahead and go to college. Well, when you straddle a 21-year-old with $200,000 debt and they cannot contribute to the economy, can they buy a house? What mortgage lender is going to approve them when they're paying $1,500 a month on student loans? They cannot contribute to the economy until they're in their 30s. Then they have children. Then they, have a family. Sometimes it's children before family, sometimes children before home, ideally home before children. But either way, they've taken a step back because now they only have 20 to 30 years to go ahead and contribute to the economy, build their net worth, go ahead and create a nest egg for their child. Now I want you guys to think about this. The average net worth of minorities, families, when their children enter college is $11,000. $11,000. Over the past decade, the government has taken in over $1.6 trillion in student loan debt, which is 2.5 times more than what it was just 10 years ago. Hey, guess what? The government don't care. They'll go ahead and ration your taxes. They'll take that income tax. They don't care if you're poor. You got your EIC, your Earned Income Credit, and that money's gone. They guaranteed. We're like, well, forget it. We're going to get our money back, right? You just got leveraged by the federal government. Now, I want you guys really think about this, okay? So that money's guaranteed to the federal government. So while you guys are going ahead chasing money, are you teaching your kids to chase money or to get a better job, to get more money? I'm going to throw out another fact at you. The world economy is $27 trillion in debt. This is first world and third world and developing countries. $27 trillion in debt, guys. That's the world. Why are we teaching our kids to chase money when obviously the world economies are sitting back and fucking printing it? I mean, who do we owe $27 trillion to? Fucking Klingons? Think about this. Everybody's chasing money, and at the end of the day, we got governments printing it. Right? They're printing it. So the way to make it in this world is to create leverage. Create leverage for yourself. Teach your children to create leverage. Tell them, be an electrician, be a plumber. I said Klingons. Who do we owe $27 trillion to? Klingons. It's not the Clintons. Fuck the Clintons. Seriously. All right, Junior. Adios. But anyways, time for dinner at the Juggernaut. Juggernaut needs to eat. Yeah, you're welcome. DM Jesus last stream. Hilarious. All the aliens. Yeah. So, anyways. Well, hey, look, it's your first time. That's fine. But will you teach them skill sets and trades? You know, instead of putting so much pressure on your child to get a degree, why don't you tell them be a YouTuber? And I say that half-heartedly, but I really do mean it. Because if you can do something that you're passionate about, something that you love, something that you aspire to be the best at, something that can make a difference, well, guess what? When you start doing that, the money will follow. Prosperity follows after that. Certainly does. But nobody says, I want to be a YouTuber. Nobody says that. That's it. All right, buffer. You know what? I don't know why you guys might be buffering. That's unique to some of you. But, yeah, froze up for a second. Frozen time. All right, there it goes. No, Betty, I'm still here. You know what? This is damn YouTube. YouTube is censoring me. Oh, man. Oh, man. All he does is play games, yeah. Ian, what's up? So what I want you guys to do is, when you wake up tomorrow, is how do you create leverage for yourself? Because you know what? You go ahead and you get a college degree, and guess what? You're only making 87 cents to the dollar of every white male with a college degree. In fact, a high school dropout of European descent will probably make more money in their lifetime than us minorities with a college degree. And you know what? You go ahead and do your research. I'm not going to go ahead and feed you guys shit. I'm not going to feed you bullshit. All right? I want you guys, instead of talking about we need community, we need to start being about community. And you know what? For those who just raise the bar, not welfare Wi-Fi, it's a fucking office Wi-Fi. Yeah, it's YouTube, by the way. But we raised the bar with Nipsey. Everyone just raised the bar so high. We're talking about community. We're talking about getting together. We're talking about helping each other. But you know what? If we don't keep our word, that man died in vain. That's super fucked up. Jam Master Jay, Tupac, all those guys, Biggie, those guys died in vain. If we do not step up to the plate and preach leverage, forget getting money, forget this mumble rap, forget these brothers who ain't got no talent trying to chase money. Yeah, the government is throttling me, apparently. But you'll go ahead and get a recap on this live stream once I publish it. But I want you guys really to focus on teaching your kids community and creating leverage, not just for themselves, but for what they believe in and for their community. That is the most important thing. Nobody dies in vain. Nobody dies in vain. So I'm going to go ahead and keep my word and donate next week at the end of the month. Help somebody. What you do with the money, none of my damn business. I don't care. If it betters you, it betters you. And you know what? I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job. All right. So, yeah, I want you all to like rock on. I want you all to keep your word. You know, when we talk about community, let's mean it this time. You know, we can create our own economies. And that's something that Nipsey was doing. He was creating his own economy in Crenshaw. That's why he was so powerful. He created an economy that wasn't there before. And that is proof in a concept that we can all create our own economies. We create our own economies, we uplift one another. And you know what? Maybe we could avoid those $27 trillion in debt that the world's in. Right? And Mario, dude, you're special, man. You're really fucking special. Right? But the challenge is to pay it forward. That's really the challenge. And I really mean this. I really mean this. Right? This is Gabe Nation. You know how we do. We are signing out. So, but before I do, I'll give you some tidbit. All right. You guys go ahead and you live, and you go ahead and you be what you want to be, do what you want to do. But instead of living for the moment, live to create a legacy. That's the most important thing. Create that legacy that no one will forget, that they won't forget 2 weeks from now, which unfortunately we had a lot of talented and influential people out there who were forgotten 2 weeks after they passed. All right. And joke reviews, you got a shout out, because I know that's what you were looking for. And Juanra Hernandez, welcome from Puerto Rico. All right. So it's all about legacy. So when you guys wake up tomorrow, think about what you're going to do. Maybe you see a homeless man, give him a sandwich, you know. Make somebody smile. Say thank you. Things like that. Say you're welcome. All right. Wow, South Africa in the house. Hey, God bless you. All right. We are out of here. Everyone, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you leave some comments down in the comment section, even when this video is posted live. Give me some feedback on some of the things you would like to see on the NVIDIA Shield and the Fire TV. And you know what? We rocking on. Gabe Nation, we're strong as hell. Ain't nobody stopping us. Peace.